Counting to 10.
Today we're going to start with a freestyle stroke. So I'm going to put my arm out, and I'm going to...
All righty, are you ready to learn? Let's go! Hello everyone. Just taking a look at my new drawn-in comic, and welcome back to teaching in room 9, the region's largest classroom. I am Dr. Sanders, and in our new classroom, we can go anywhere and be anything while learning about the community around us. But you know what? What do I always say? It doesn't matter if you're 2 or 102. You will have some fun. F-U-N, fun. You will have some fun while learning. I work at Adams Elementary and the St. Louis Public Schools, and let's get our day started. I'm going to take off my hat, and we're going to get started by giving some shout outs to some of my friends. My first friend's name is Asa. Everybody say hi, Asa. Hi, Asa. Let's spell Asa, capital A-S-A. Hi, Asa. My next name is Dante. Hi, Dante. How are you doing today? Let's spell Dante, capital D-A-N-T-E. D-A-N-T-E. Hey, Dante, make sure you're taking care of your little sister. My next name is Penelope. Hi, Penelope. Nice to see you again. Let's spell Penelope, capital P-E-N-E-L-O-P-E. Hi, Penelope. And my last name today is Jameer. Hi, Jameer. Jameer also has a little sister. Hi, Jameer's little sister. Let's spell Jameer, capital J-A-M-I-R. Hi, Jameer. Oh, it's about that time for some learning. Are you ready? Let's go.
This is a test. For the next 60 seconds, this station will conduct a test. This is only a test.
Like at home, it's important that we think of safety first. This is clearly not the way. You can't run and swing your arms in the middle of the hallway. It might hurt you and others around you. Remember, swinging your arms and running can be risky for everyone. To stay safe, walk with your hands by your side and take slow steps. Great job! Let's keep everyone safe together. Time for a quick review. Remember, swinging your arms and running can be risky for everyone. To stay safe, 1. Walk with your hands by your sides. 2. Take slow steps with your feet on the ground. Great job! Let's keep everyone safe together.
Hi there, Room 9. It's me, Mrs. Williams, the Woodland Creature Teacher. When I'm not here teaching and learning and having fun with you in Room 9, I'm teaching and learning at Windsor Elementary, where I teach first grade. So hi, and lots of love to my Windsor C1 family. Today, we're going to be talking about seasons. And here in our region, we have 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. And here's why. Here we are in North America. We're kind of right here in the middle. Now in our region we have 4 seasons, and this is the reason. When our part of the planet is facing the sun, we're experiencing summer. It's those warm temperatures. And as our planet turns, we experience different seasons. Here we're heading into fall. The temperatures are getting cooler and the leaves are starting to fall off the trees. Here, we're experiencing winter. Brrr. This part of the earth would be experiencing summer when we're experiencing winter. Lucky them. Here, we are headed into spring. It's starting to warm up a little bit, but we're not quite to those summer temperatures. And here we are back at the beginning. Thanks, Earth, for stopping by. We're so glad you came to help us. So, headed back to those seasons, in wintertime, what types of things do we experience on our part of the globe? Well, you're right, we have colder temperatures, and what might you see falling from the sky? We call those things that fall from the sky precipitation. Yep, you guessed it, they're snowflakes. So we have cold temperatures and possibly snow. Now, headed into spring, we know that those temperatures are shifting. What are things like in the springtime? Close your eyes and imagine one of those beautiful spring days. Yeah, it's starting to get warmer. And what types of things could fall from the sky? Yeah, it's those raindrops. After spring comes summer. What does it feel like in the summer? Picture one of those warm summer days. Yes, we're experiencing hotter temperatures, and a little bit like spring, what might fall from the sky? What would that precipitation look like? Yeah, it would be rain. Be sure to pack your sunscreen on those summer days. And last, we would be experiencing fall. Close your eyes and picture those crisp autumn days. I'm thinking about apple cider and sweaters. But what would our temperatures be like? Yes, they'd be cooling down. So it'd be cooler. And in our region, what types of things could we have falling from the sky? The precipitation might be a little bit of snow, but mostly rain. That's all for today. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to send you lots of love and a great big smile. Bye.
Have you been to the doctor before? Let's visit together. What will you see?
Come on, buddy.
Yes, we have one for London, Scott.
You go all the way to the hall and make a left.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on, bud. Come on.
Hi. We're here for London, Scott. Thank you. Right here.
Come on.
Color.
Come on.
Take it out. Feeling good?
London,
All right, baby, you ready?
how you doing, Mom and Dad?
Good. How
Come
are
on.
you?
Come
Good.
on, buddy.
First room for you.
Right here.
All right, buddy. Come over here. There you go. So now wrap our arm.
Other way. There you go.
Good job.
All right, good job, London. Okay, we're gonna head out and do her vision test and then go into her room. Okay, Mom? Come on, let's go to the room.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
There we go. Good job.
Hey, buddy. Come here. Look, you have a seat right here, okay? All right. Come on. Right there. Now, When the doctor comes, we're gonna listen, okay?
Hello. Hi. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Dr. Abernathy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Who do we have here?
We have London.
Yes, and Kevin.
Kevin. Nice to meet you, Kevin. Alrighty, we're here to do a school physical, right? What grade are you going to?
First grade.
First grade. Are you excited? Yeah. Excited. So this I like to use to make sounds louder. So I'm gonna listen to your heart and your lungs and your belly, okay? Where's your heart? Good job. I'm gonna take a listen, okay? I'm gonna listen to your lungs now, okay? Deep breath. Blow out a candle. Good job. Do you play with your friends a lot? Do you play nice with your sibling? What do you guys like to play?
We like to play hide and seek, tag, and other fun games.
Okay. I like fun games too. Do you like fun games? Yeah? Okay. All right, I'm gonna look in your ears now, okay? No owies, just taking a peek, okay? It tickles. Oh, you must be really ticklish. Turn this way. Good. Looks good. All right, so the last thing we have to do is give you a shot. Okay? So shots help you stay healthy when you're out and about and around other people. So it keeps you healthy. Ready for the shot? Gotcha. So I just clean your arm off and then I give you a little pinch. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Have you gotten a shot before? Did it hurt? Right. So it's gonna be fun. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And I know you're gonna do such a good job, so I brought you some stickers, okay? Clean. 1, 2. All done. How was that? Good. Did it hurt? So brave.
All done.
All done. You did such a good job.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So nice to meet you guys. You guys have any other questions or concerns?
No, not at all. Thank you.
All right, no problem. We'll get your paperwork so you can take her on and
You're
get
all
her enrolled in school. Okay?
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for visiting the doctor with us. What did you notice on our visit?
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to our classroom. Look what I have on. I have those movement shoes on. It is time to do a little moving. Everyone, please stand up. Let's jump up and down 10 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you helping me count? You better be helping me count. All right. Put your arm out in front of you. And then I want you to stretch it across for 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, put that other arm out in front of you. Let's stretch it across for 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raise the roof for 6. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. It is, oh man, I love this exercising. Do you like exercising? Does your mind feel open? Yes, 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 good. Now we're going to sit down on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, up, down. Sit right down on the ground, on the floor, in your chair, wherever you are. But guess what? It is now time for some more learning. See you in a little bit.
Hi everybody and welcome to Room 9. My name is Miss St. Louis and I'm a teacher at Rogers Elementary School in the Melville School District.
and we are located in South St. Louis County. Today, I'm here to read a book with you. So, are you ready? Let's dive on into the book. Today, our book is called Franklin the Helper. Now, that is the title of the book, and we always can see the title on the cover of a book, and it tells us a little bit about what it's about. The author of a book is the person who writes the words in the book. And for this book, it's written by Franklin C. Edwards. He is the person who wrote all the words. Now, all of the pictures are done by an illustrator in the book. And so our illustrator for this book is M. Tala Malik. And so that is who drew all of the pictures. Authors and illustrators work together to make books real life. So let's see what happens in Franklin the Helper. Christian's first day of camp didn't go as planned. He needed help, but no one would give him a hand. Everyone else had friends, but he felt all alone. He tried to fit in, but he still felt unknown. That's when he called his friend Franklin, who came to his side with great advice to provide. Franklin said, "Be yourself and don't try to be like anybody else. Focused on being the best version of you. You will make the right friends and you will be happy when you do." The next day at camp, Christian walked outside with a smile and a fresh start because he took what Franklin had said to heart. Christian walked around happy, thinking of ways to make a friend before the camp would end. He thought, how can I be the best version of me for all to see? Now, in every story, we always get introduced to new characters. That's my favorite part about reading a book, is to meet somebody new. Who are the characters that we have met in this story so far? That's right. So we've met two main characters in this book so far. We have met our friend Christian, and we have met his friend Franklin. We've met two characters in our book. Characters can be people. They can be animals. Sometimes they're even things. They're the main focus of our story. And in our books, characters always go on adventures to meet new people, go to new places, and try new things. And as you read books, you get the chance to meet new characters and learn a little bit more about them. We can see in this book that our friend Franklin is a really great friend who helps Christian learn how to make some new friends. Have you ever had to make a new friend? Ooh, so that's something that you guys have in common, that opportunity to make new friends. All right, let's see what happens. He wanted to act silly to make the children laugh during art class, but he knew that would make the teacher mad. Children on the basketball court were having fun. Christian thought it would be a good idea to take the ball and run. Maybe the children would chase him and start a new game, but he quickly realized that idea would only bring him blame. At lunch the next day, Christian got the courage to sit with the camper named Sophia, who was all alone at the table. Christian made a new friend, and for that, he was grateful. Thank you for visiting Camp Shoal Creek. So at the end, we can see that Christian was able to make a new friend just by sitting down at the table with someone new. So if you ever see someone who's sitting by themselves at a table, you could always sit next to them and make a new friend yourself. I have a challenge for you. If you could, draw a picture of yourself making a new friend, and you could always send it to us here at 9 PBS, or you could tag it with a parent's help on our social media, and we would love to see how you can make new friends. All right, I hope that you enjoyed reading this book with us, and come back next time as we read something new. Bye, everybody.
Welcome back to the classroom, boys and girls. Did you enjoy that book, Franklin the Helper? Ooh, I did too. What was your favorite part? Okay. Now, just a little, think about this. What happened at the beginning of the book? Yes, you're right. What about, what happened at the end of the book? Cool. You are right. Good listeners. Great listeners. All right. I'll see you in a bit.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Hi friends, welcome back to Teaching in Room 9, our region's largest classroom. My name is Julia. I'm a first grade teacher at the Soulard School, and here for Teaching in Room 9, this is our song time. It's important for us to sing songs together because it's a fun way to connect letters and sounds. This song is going to focus on the difference between letters, words, and then how those come together to make sentences. Words are made up of letters and sounds. They blend together to make a word. Words have meaning, then they come together to form sentences that we can read and write. Nice job. Again, our song today focused on words and sentences and the difference between them. Kiss your brain, friends. See you next time. Bye.
Great day. This is Candace with the Chaos Kids, and I want to introduce you guys to my friend Xavier. Here's Xavier right here. And so Xavier is such a cool kid. He likes to play basketball, he likes to swim, and he likes chocolate chip cookies. I like chocolate chip cookies too. Do you? So Xavier also is a kid that fidgets a lot, and he moves around a lot, and when he gets directions to go do things, he sometimes does different things because he gets distracted. And so Xavier is always corrected, and he doesn't really like that. And he wants people to learn how to be patient with him. Can you say patient? Patient is a skill. It stands for pause and think, inhale, exhale, now talk or now tap out. And so we tap out when we can't talk because we don't want to hurt our feelings or hurt anyone else's feelings, and we don't want to be rude. And so Xavier wants people to know that his feelings are very important. And he wants people to know that he doesn't mean to make choices where sometimes he forgets things. He just really needs people to be patient with him. I'm sure sometimes you need people to be patient with you too. So I want you to try the patience skill. I want you to pause and think, inhale, exhale, now talk or now tap out. And I want you to let an adult know when you try it to see how it works. You guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey, I see everyone. Welcome. You see me? Okay. Did you have a wonderful day of learning? So did I, but it is time for us to get out of room 9. But what's our favorite word? 9. Let's spell 9. 9. N-I-N-E. 9. Thank you for being in room 9.